Hey, how you doing, guys? I want to do a quick review on the adjustable circuit breaker function on this V500 Pro. I got it powered off the M12 battery. I got it hooked up to a 1.6 amp bulb going through this line here, basically right to ground, okay, to the ground of the tool. So what we're going to do is we're going to try activating that bulb with the circuit breaker. Go here. So the first thing we're going to want to do is to set our circuit breaker to a setting that will not trip. So 5.5 amps would be our inrush, so we have it set to 6. It won't trip the breaker when we apply power. Go to latch, apply power, and you see there's our bulb. It's using 1.68 amps with a voltage drop of 10.2, system voltage 11.3. Now I'm going to take the circuit breaker down to 5 amps, which should cause it to trip. Okay, which it does. Okay, and it gives you the reading, what the voltage in amps are where it trips. Okay, so that means the line was able to carry, right, those 5 amps. So what we want to do is we're going to compromise our line here so that it's not able to carry those amps. And we're going to do that by basically putting a resistor in line here, okay, like that, okay. This resistor is a 0.4 amp bulb. So this has 4 times the resistance of this bulb, and it should limit the current. So let's go ahead and try this again. Again, we're set at 5 amps here, which normally would trip the circuit, but because of this resistor, let's see what happens. It doesn't trip the breaker, doesn't light this bulb. It does light this bulb. This basically represents your corrosion or your bad connection that's using up voltage, right? Also, you'll see that this is basically limiting the current here to 0.45 amps, right? So this is not going to trip the breaker, which means that this line is not carrying as much current as it should be able to carry, because it would otherwise trip the breaker. All right, so if you're testing a line that's supposed to carry, 10 amps, and you set your, you can set your breaker to that level and see if it's able to actually carry those amps or not by whether it trips the breaker. All right, I hope that's helpful. Take care.